It's party time, folks. We're back. The Buick Enclave, big 3.6. Needs the brakes, it needs the wheel bearing over here. It also needs the side traffic or cross traffic detection or whatever the side detection monitors there. We got them from Chevrolet. They were not on back order. They had 86 of them in stock. So that's good. It's gotten a little bit of a fist fight there with the other side. Some ding dong put a wheel bearing over there and just basically destroyed everything. Backing plate was wadded over. They took the liberty of adjusting the parking brake cable as tight as it would go. Of course, that was probably a year or so ago, so that seized right up. So we had to get out the old oxy-acetylene, spray it down a little bit. Whew. Had me all huffy puffy. Couldn't get the rotor off. So right now we're going to take, I did not record doing the front brakes because we just did a video, I don't know if it's out or not, on a Equinox. I think it was back in May, but I just put it out because I've been falling behind on the video department. And the front brakes are exactly the same as that car, so I didn't see a sense in doing a do-over. We'll get the caliper wiggled off here, get rid of some of the crust. She's nasty. She's only got a couple years left in it, and it will be in the scrapyard with the rest of them. Price you pay to live on a dirt road, I suppose. Can't have anything nice. But the nice part is you got no neighbors. That's the beauty of it. That's what I love about it. That's the reason we live on a dirt road, so we don't have to talk to anybody. All right, so that's off. The pads on the other side were beat right down to metal. See if we can. These ones are probably a little seized in there a little bit. It's too weak, man. It's too hot. We go from snow 2 weeks ago to freaking 90s. It's too much. There's the pads on this side. Not horrible. Of course, they're installed. The other side didn't have any squealers on it. This side's got squealers on the inside and the outside. They're a little tight, as you can tell. A little crusty. Alright, now, getting these caliper bolts, you could go in there with a wrench, but we're going to use a long extension. See if we can't sneak it around in here somehow. That's up on there. I'll just keep you guys where you're at. You have to trust me. I'm going to... Whoa, that's right in my face. We'll go back here and see if we can't hook onto this thing. There's one. And of course, whoever did the front brake job, boy, they were very generous with the never sees. That's all over everything. The mess. I hate never sees. That's, come on, baby. Come on. Ah, this spring's wound a little different. Let's see, can we go through this hole? Can we? Nope, she's just a little bit. I hate my job. We'll go old school. Put that in before it catches you in the chin. There, bracket is off. This side still has the bolt holding on the rotor. The other side didn't. So we'll see if we can give this a few ugga-duggas if she comes off. Nope. Busted torque bit though. I knew that one was on its way out. I don't think it's a 30. It's about to be though. Let's see. Hey, look at that. A little bit of beating. Out she comes. And this is where things got real on the other side. We're going to pull out the adjuster plug here if we can get underneath it. Leave it up to General Motors. Make you take your wheel off to do your parking brake adjustments. Like that makes sense. find a little flicker in here. We'll see where she's at. Yeah, it looks like it's adjusted out or in all the way as it is. So it was backed off. I only got a couple clicks out of it. We're gonna pull the axle nut off. Wrong way. That's loose, or off rather. Axle's loose, so that's good. That's one battle we don't have to fight. What we do have to do right now is bring out the dog. Here she comes. Big nasty. Show you how the dog does it. So that job's done, nice and easy. We're gonna see if we can't slip off these bearing bolts. See if I can reach them with the Ugga gun. We gotta get some more power. Bringing out the cat. Oh, she don't play. There's one. There's a couple more up in there. You're just gonna have to trust me that there's a couple more up in here. There's one down yonder. There's one up there. I don't know if he can be up yonder or not. He can only be down yonder. Alright, there's all of them. Now we gotta do some more beating. So now what we want to do is get yourself a socket that you have no emotional attachment to at all. I mean, I'm talking one you don't even like. You don't even like the looks of it. We screwed a bolt back in the wheel bearing and we had to reach in. I got to use a chisel bit because I need something long enough. And then we're going to whack on it with Big Nasty here. See if we can do something for me. Well, it's going to bounce right off there, I thought. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, yeah, you son of a hooski. Where'd it go? Not my finer moments here. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't want to keep my digits here. I like to hook that chisel right on there. Yeah, get some, boy. Come on. Yeah. Alright, we either shove the bolt through or we push the bearing off, one or the other. Because the bearing or the bolt is now flat against the rear of the knuckle. Oh yeah, I see some gap. It's got a gap in her teeth now. Let me tell you. Get this thing out of there. Sometimes that's all you need. Just give them a little push. Into submission. You gotta listen to us now, boy. Alright. I like to have it in quite a few threads because Big Nasty's kind of mean and it can bash the thread straight through. So now what we have to do, we'll get another bolt here. We'll stick her in up at the top. Go up in the top hole. And then we're gonna just whack on the bearing a little bit, but that'll prevent it from, you know, hitting the floor. Because I'm sure the parking brake stuff's all gonna be attached and whatnot. So we'll put that in a few threads. We'll come around the front. My bearing puller, I don't have the right spacing. So I usually put this on and it will assist me with a little bit of pressure. We're going to have to modify that or buy a different one. Now that it's moved, I don't know if I can catch the edge of it. Yeah, the back plate's loose, that's good. Oh, baby. Thought it made enough rattle to get her to go. I gotta move that exhaust, man. That thing's whacking me. Not gonna happen right there. Alright, put the bottom bolt in. And I'll whack it with a socket here if I can do it without cutting my finger off. Great. Here we go, baby. Oh yeah. Let me see if I wonder if I get that top one. I think a top one just wedge this a little. Let's see if I can get up there. You stay right there, don't move. Come on, baby. Yes. What's up, Mrs. O? Got some viewers, huh? Oh, she was out. She jumped. She's gonna be attacked.
She remembers. We had to deal them for dinner.
Oh. Oh, baby, there it is. Yes. Hallelujah. I think. Yeah, she's loose. She's loosey-goosey. I gotta go eat some lunch, talk to some people. Yes, and then we'll come back, finish what we came to finish. We'll finish it. That was easy. Easy kick. Hey, Gavin.
Yep.
Gravy job, man. Do that in your driveway. Crescent wrench. Some beer. A little bit of praying. Where did we leave off? Had to go in and do some visiting. Eat a little lunch. Came out here, was doing some more chit-chatting. So things are cleaned up. Just remove the corrosion. You guys probably see me do that a couple of dozens of times. So then we're gonna spritz her down with a little bit of the film. And then the backing plate down here, which you can't see probably. I'm just gonna liberally douche down the back of it. Now, I did put a little Loctite on her bolts here. I'll kind of get them up in there and started. I'm always worth of beans after lunch. Now worth of beans. I think the Mexicans have it right. Don't they take a siesta after lunch? I'm thinking they're onto something. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what the rumor has. Maybe because it's so hot, I don't know. I don't deal well with the heat. There's that. So here's our new bearing, and you can see the magnet strip right here on the back of it. So that's what was broke on ours. Half that magnet was missing. So we'll just kind of get that lined up on the splines. Get her lined up in the hole here. See if we can't get a couple of these bolts started. I think they're started. Get the axle to wiggle in. Or it doesn't want to cooperate, so we'll draw it in a little bit. Give her a little spritz. I go like so. I feel like I'm moving so slow. We'll put her on torque setting numero duo. Now that is a lock nut, so that's why it sounds like it's really ugga-dugging along. Just FYI. Plus it was only on torque setting 2. So those are started. I'm going to torque down the bearing, and we'll throw the rest of this thing together. Tighten up the axle nut. All right. Snug, bearing snug to factory specs, of course. We're good. We're back to where we started, almost. As usual, things escalated quickly around here. It is the next day. I think we left off in this area. I'm gonna hose down the parking brake mechanism a little bit. Keep that from seizing up. Now the parking brake actuator on the bottom does work. I believe we torqued the hub last. I threw the brakes together on the other side. And here we are. We put the bearing in. I believe it's tight. We'll put our rotor up on there. We'll find a little screw for it. Why didn't I already have the brakes together on the other side? That's a great question. Glad you asked. So if I take something apart and the rotors come off wicked hard, usually what I'll do is I'll pull both sides, because if the parking brake shoes are shot, then I got to do both sides anyways, if that makes sense to you. And only having had that side over there apart, I didn't know what was going on over here. So now I'm going to take and adjust the adjuster. If I can figure it out. Hold on. We'll get us a little flashlight. I think we gotta go the other way. We do. We're gonna bring her out till it's tight. This time I'm gonna have to readjust the cable. Somebody tighten the snot out of it underneath there. I got it backed off right now. So technically, after your parking brakes or your shoes are on, they're adjusted and your cable's adjusted once. You shouldn't really have to mess with that cable adjustment. Just readjust your shoes here. All right, they're tight. Now I'm going to back them off a bit. Beautiful. We'll put our plug in. We'll get our caliper bracket ready. I already blasted it down. So we'll put a little grease behind the clips here. Why are you screaming like a girl, boy?
Let's go. Let me try to throw a rock at me. I did not throw a rock.
Tried to throw a rock at you?
Yeah. No, I didn't. He's crazy. He's on drugs.
Alright, we'll put our hardware on. We'll double check our pins. Put a little grease on them. Smooth. That one's pretty slick already. Oh yeah. Now these pads had squealers on all four, so the side I took off the other side didn't have any squealers, but this side over here did, so I don't know what the story is with that. We'll slip them into our bracket. All four pads are the same with this brand and these particular pads. Some of the Napa Adaptive 1 pads I use, they have a specially formulated inside-outside pad. At least that's what they tell you. Alright, we'll throw a little Loctite on the caliper bracket bolts. Ooh, use a squirter. Alright, let's toss it on. Now this should fix the traction light. In the next video we'll do this parking aid sensors, or the cross traffic detection or side detection modules, whatever you call them. What's up, bro?
Just come out. So what are you doing?
What am I doing? Fixing cars, man. Fixing cars. What are you doing?
Some music.
Listen to music?
Yeah.
Anything good?
Yeah.
Anything appropriate?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Playing with your Zippo?
Yeah.
How many 13-year-olds wanted a Zippo for their birthday? Not many, Gavin.
I like this Zippo.
You're a redneck, boy. I want me a knife, F-150, and a Zippo.
I do want all those.
You go home, flick your Zippo, and shoot your 22.
That's what I do.
You're super redneck, kid. Tighten them down until they click. Click. There we go. Bring our caliper over, which is already compressed. You want to pick that up, young man?
Yep. Getting old.
Getting old? Yeah, wait till you're my age, boy. I'm old enough I can say that now.
You're only 40 out of 80.
I'm only living to 80?
You're middle age.
I'll be lucky to make it to 80.
Why?
I don't know. Most men in my family don't live that long.
That's right. Well, you wear gloves and face mask and safety glasses.
Oh, that's the key to long life?
Yeah.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, you also did pretty stupid things when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how you get great stories.
I know. I gotta do something stupid.
No, you don't, actually.
Yeah, I do.
Just keep using Sasquatch soap. Not a sponsor.
It should be a sponsor though.
They should be a sponsor.
You gotta put a diesel engine in another go-kart.
I never put a diesel engine in a go-kart.
What do you put in it?
440 twin.
Well, it went
I have a
60.
Skidoo. 2-stroke, baby. Perfect. Well, that's it for this one, folks. Tires back on it. Got the love glove still hanging there. I took the slack back out of the park and brake cable. No big deal there. Just take the slack out. That's all you need to do. Parking brakes are adjusted. I think everything's good here. Give her a little spritz of fluid film on the parking brake actuator as well as that cable underneath. I'm going to end this video here. You're not going to get to see the test drive unless you click through to the next video where we change out this thing and the one on the other side. So make sure you do that. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.